book title of this book is Brachiosaurus by Carl K. Landon. This book is about the biggest dinosaur. His neck is long. He eats from the tree. It lived about 160 million years ago in North America, Egypt, and Africa. His name is Brachiosaurus. If you like Brachiosaurus, you should read this book.
This book is Diary of a Wimpy Kid: The Long Haul, written by Jeff Kinney. This book is about a boy named Greg Hefty and his family go on a trip, but the car broke down in the middle of nowhere. But the car broke down when they wanted to go in the first place. So the adults go get the car fixed while the kids go play at the water park. So at the water park, the kids go play in the park about 2 to 4 hours later. The adults come by and say that they do not have to be there to watch them fix the car. So the adults come by to put their stuff down, and they want to go eat some ice cream, ham, and hamburgers. And other foods. So when they finish up eating, they go back to their clothes, but they're gone. So they give up trying to find their clothes. They go home. So Greg goes to the clothes and finds the keys to their locker. I think other people should read the series to this book and find out all the mysteries to books and what trouble Greg gets into.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid: The Long Haul by Jeff Kinney. Greg and his family goes on a vacation and keeps making a whole bunch of stops. His dad wants to bring the boat and drive it. Along the way, Greg meets someone, and just about everywhere Greg goes, he is there. A stop they make is the fair, and they win a pig. They get to a water park, but when they are done, Greg lost the key to their locker. And when he is walking around, he sees their stuff laying on the ground. On the way home, they picked up the pig. If you like funny books, then you should read this book. First, read the other Diary of a Wimpy Kid books before this.
This book is called Bridge to Terabithia by Catherine Patterson. Bridge to Terabithia is about a boy named Jess and a girl named Leslie. They form a friendship. Then they find a beautiful land. They build a castle and call it Terabithia. They have such a good connection. They love each other as friends. Then a tragedy occurs. Will Jess and his family be okay? You should read this book because it is a fun, magical, and emotional story that you will never want to put down. It will fill you with love.
The title of this book is A Million Ways Home. The author is Diana Dorsey Logan. This book is about a girl named Poppy who lives in an orphanage. One day, she tries to go see her Grandma Beth in the hospital and gets lost. While she was lost, she was a witness of a horrible crime. Poppy ends up with the Witness Protection Program with Detective Bragan and his mom. While Poppy is there, she meets a girl named Lizzie and they have a bumpy friendship. Lizzie introduces Poppy to Gunnar, a German Shepherd, and Poppy falls in love. Poppy tries to think of a plan to get Grandma Beth back home, while a dangerous criminal might be on the lookout for her. Things will never go back to the way they were. This is a great book. Read the book to find out what happens next.
This book is called Diary of a Wimpy Kid: Elizabeth Birchman. This book is about a boy who met his favorite cat, him and his dad both. Has stayed in Canada for about 10 years. In the 10 years, he met a guy named Red.
This book is about Greg's family going on a vacation. They do many interesting things like get a pig. They also meet a family named the Beardos. And many more interesting things. Everything is going wrong in their vacation, like getting a horrible room at a horrible hotel. But Greg's mom won't turn the car around. She is desperate for a good vacation. To find out if Greg's family can salvage a vacation or not, read the book.
Wealthy woman named Anastasia started working for an old woman named Mrs. Barrington. Her made her into a maid for the Mrs. Granddaughter's birthday, where Anastasia and the granddaughter became friends. One day when Anastasia was out, something horrible happened to her little brother. But something strangely extravagant happened at the end. It's completely just unexpected. Why someone should read this book. If you like books that have you at the edge of your seat, then you will like this book because you will be able to find out what happened to her little brother, plus find out what was so unexpected.
The book I'm going to tell you about is a book called Receiver by Christopher Ploney, the third book in the Inheritance series. In the beginning, Aragon and Saphira attack Helgrind to find Katrina, Roran's love. They then travel back to the Varden, a rebel group fighting against the Galbatorix, the king of Alalesia. Aragon is then told to go help the Doors pick a new king of the clans. He then travels to Ella's Mirror to consult his teacher about the many things on his mind, and finds Mel to forge a sword. What will he do next? Read the book to find out.
This book title is Al Capone Does My Shirts. The author or illustrator is Jeff Legale. This book is about a kid named Natalie and her brother. Her dad and mom are keeping a secret from her how old Natalie is. They say she's 10, but she's actually like 13. This is why they're keeping a secret. It's because her brother is taller and much more mature. Her brother wants us baseball. That is cool. One day they went looking for a baseball, but the problem was he had to watch Natalie. He told her to sit on the bench and stay there and wait until she came back. When he came back, he saw her sitting on the bench with 105. This is when Natalie's birthday party was, and Moose, his little friend, or her brother's friends, came over. And then they were running Natalie's friends back home. Al Capone Does My Shirt is a really, really good book. I think you should read it sometime. Alright, thank you, bye.
This book is called Jake and Lily, and it is written by Jerry Spinelli. Jake and Lily are twins, and they share something very uncommon. For example, when one person gets hurt, the other one can feel it. They can even talk to each other without speaking. Every single year, on their birthday, they mysteriously walk to a train station in the night. They both agreed to call it Goombla. When they turn 11, though, everything changes. They have to get separate bedrooms. Jake finds himself with a gang of neighborhood bullies, and Lily gets a few new friends. Read this book to find out if Jake and Lily stay friends forever, or if something everlasting happens between them.
8 Keys by Suzanne LaFleur.
Elise is tortured by her locker partner at school, and for some reason can't get any of her homework done. She lives with her Aunt Bessie and Uncle Hugh, and then a baby moves in, interrupting her wonderful life with them. Nothing seems right between her and her best friend Franklin. And then in her uncle's barn, Elise finds a mysterious key with her name labeled on it. Could it be to one of the 8 locked doors in the barn? And could they be for her?
This book is kind of dramatic and mysterious, but it's also a wonderful book, so I recommend it.
This book is called House of Secrets, Battle of the Beasts. Author and illustrator Chris Columbus and Ned Vizini. Battle of the Beasts is about 3 kids who get trapped in 3 different books at a time. They end up going on crazy adventures and getting followed by the Wind Witch, who's always trying to blackmail the kids by threatening to kill them unless they brought her the Book of Doom Desire. The only way of finding this book is by doing something selfish. On top of that, they're all going through their own problems. Eleanor's worried their dad's going to gamble away all their money. Cordelia is worried about her love life, which is a British pilot brought from another book, and Felix, a gladiator. And Brendan is getting bullied at school. Why somebody should read this book is because it is adventurous and full of surprises. If you read this book, you'll want to read the first one.
Harry, the Poisonous Centipede by Linnie Reed Banks and Tony Ross. This book is about a centipede named Harry. Exulto is his real name. He goes on awesome adventures with his friend George. Gunnar is his real name. They talk in Centipedish, but the author translates to English. Harry has a mom named Belinda. Her real name is Bubblebicka, who made Harry promise to never go up the drainage pipe, but they didn't know that. But she didn't think that she would send them up the up pipe to escape the white choky stuff. I think find out what the white choky stuff was and what was up the up pipe. You should read this because it's funny and full of awesome adventures.
Ever After High, the Storybook of Legends, written by Shannon Hale. Summer is out and all the fairy tale girls and boys are going back to Ever After High for their second year. This year is the year they will sign the Storybook of Legends. Raven Queen, soon to be the next evil queen, doesn't want to be the next evil queen. She hates her mother because she has made her best friend Madeline Hatter leave Wonderland forever, along with her dad, Lizzie Hartz, Kitty Cheshire, and the White Queen. Applewhite is trying to convince Raven Queen to sign the Storybook of Legends. Find out if Raven Queen will follow her destiny or follow her heart.